Vehicle accident and you need some repairs? Is your paint chipping? Or you just need a new paint job? Do you need a windshield replaced or repaired? Then guess what? Call Marty's Body and Glass Shop. Located at 1017 Morrill Street here in Fordyce, Arkansas, Marty's is here for you. This family-owned, customer-friendly Christian business always put God first and lives by the scriptures, John 3:16. They're open Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Marty and his group of certified paint, body, and glass workers has a combined 30 years of experience, and they know what it takes to get the job done. So call Marty's today at 870-352-2443. After hours emergency number is 870-820-1288. And you can also find them on Facebook. So call Marty's today and let them help get your vehicle back on the road. It's summertime, and what do we like to do when it's summertime? We like to ride around in a clean ride. So, hey, reach out to the King. That's right, King Detail here in Fordyce, Arkansas. He's located at 807 West 4th Street across from Matt Butcher's. Guys, reach out to King Detail to get your car washed, waxed, buffed, shampooed, or heat tint windows. That's right, guys. To protect your interior, guys, get your car windows tinted. And guys, he also does steam washings. So, if you want your car clean, please take it to the King at King Detail, located at 807 West 4th Street here in Fordyce, Arkansas. That number again is 870-885-0452. Looking for a great fish, produce, and bait shop? Tired of running all over town trying to find what you need? Wish you can get it all in one place? Well, search no more. Stanfield's Fish Market can help. At Stanfield Fish Market, they are dedicated to supplying clients throughout central and southern Arkansas with the goods and items you need for your family and pets. From garden supplies to feed, they are proud to have what you need in one place. Remember, they're not just a fish market. They have feed, plants, produce, bait, tackle, and much, much more. They have a variety of items in their market, including deer corn, live crawfish, bedding plants, dog food, and much, much more. Their staff will be happy to assist you with finding exactly what you're looking for. So, that's Stanfield Fish Market, located at 710 Morton Street here in Fordyce, Arkansas. They're open Tuesday through Friday, 8 o'clock a.m. until 5:30 p.m. and on Saturdays, 8 a.m. until 2 p.m. So stop by Stanfield Fish Market here in Fordyce, and remember, if Stanfield don't have it, he'll find a way to get it. If you're looking for a home in the Houston, Texas or Dallas, Texas area, contact Michelle Goodman Lambert and her Lambert team. They are ready to work for you. If you're looking for a beautiful home, then guess what? You need the best realtor out there. Look no further than Michelle and her Lambert team. A team of professionals that knows the ins and outs when it comes to buying you and your family the home of your dreams. They will be honored to assist you. And don't forget, Michelle also holds the designation of MRP, that's Military Relocation Professional. She has the ability to explain to you VA financing and can direct you to the best lender. She can also identify and provide services that help service members to relocate, sell, and purchase suitable homes for their families. She's also a mobile public notary. So, for your free consultation, contact Michelle and the Lambert team today at 832-651-7648. Remember, she changed lives, one family at a time. Are you ready to get started in the healthcare field and you would like to take the Certified Nursing Assistant class to get certification? If so, contact the Greenhouse Colleges of Southern Hills and Rising, Arkansas. They are now accepting applications for a free CNA class, yes, free, with a guaranteed job. If you would like more information, contact Marlena Garrett at 870-325-6202. Come and be a part of a team that cares about their elders. Family is important, and that's why at Marty's Body and Glass here in Fordyce, Arkansas, they treat you like family. Understanding the customer needs is what's important to Marty and his team. That's why they give you nothing but the best of service. So stop by today for an estimate. And while you're there, meet their newest member of their team, technician estimator Tommy Rowland. With many years of experience, Tommy is ready to serve you and the Fordyce community as well as the surrounding areas. So give them a call today at 870-352-2443 or stop by 1017 Morrill Street in Fordyce, Arkansas. So remember, if you want to be served with dignity and class, stop by Marty's Body and Glass. Get ready, Bearden, Arkansas and surrounding areas for the multi-county Juneteenth 2022 celebration, sponsored by the NAACP Bearden, Arkansas branch. When? Saturday, June 25th, 2022, where the Greater Bradley District Headquarters, located at 740 Washita Road 589, Bearden, Arkansas. The time, 10 o'clock a.m. Get ready for food, fun, and fellowship. Booths and table setups are only $25. There will be a fashion show, pageants, clothing lines, craft booths, and much, much more. Gain wisdom, increase knowledge, and historical enlightenment presented by Dr. Odell Carr. For more information, or if you would like to be a volunteer, call the NAACP president at the Bearden branch, Mrs. Linda Roger Lambert, at 870-675-1292. Remember their motto, they are making history count. Need a muffler fixed? Is your vehicle exhaust acting up? Do you need U-joints, CV axles, wheel bearings, shocks, or struts? Need something welded? What about a custom-built deer stand, dog kennel, duck blind, hog pen, metal carport, and much, much more? Call Jay and his crew at Fordyce Muffler Shop, located at 1414 North Highway 79. Jay and his crew of certified welders and mechanics are ready to work for you locally, in-state, or out of state. There's no job too big or small for them to do. And did you know they're also the home of Lago Creek Blinds? So call them Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. until 5 p.m. at 870-352-5733. Fordyce Muffler Shop, where they don't do just mufflers. Do you have questions about Medicare? If you have Medicare or will be eligible for Medicare soon, you might want to call Patrick Milton at Milton Insurance. Patrick has been helping people select a Medicare plan that is a good fit for them for over 5 years. He makes Medicare easy. Patrick is a local independent sales agent. He does not work for an insurance company. He works for your best interests. There is never a charge for his services. Call Patrick today at 870-352-2155. That's 870-352-2155. Not employed by Medicare or any other government agency. By calling this number, you will be connected with Patrick Milton, a local sales agent. No obligations. Remember, that number is 870-352-2155. That's 870-352-2155. Are you in the mood for a new car, truck, SUV, or something else? It's time to call Teeter Motor Company. Located at 1512 West Moline Street in Malvern, Arkansas, Teeter Motor Company would love for you to come and check out its large inventory of new and pre-owned vehicles. Come meet the guys. Why drive to Little Rock when you can make the short drive to Malvern and find out why they say the deals are always sweeter? They have a well-equipped showroom, modernized service department, and experienced staff. They also offer lucrative deals for their customers. So, if you're searching for a new or used car dealer, contact Teeter Motor Company in Malvern, Arkansas. They are just a phone call or website away. Call 501-458-4289 or go to their website. That's www.teetermotors.com. Hours of operations are Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. until 6 p.m. and on Saturdays, 8 a.m. until 5 p.m. So remember, the deals are always sweeter at Teeter. Need a muffler fixed? Is your vehicle exhaust acting up? Do you need U-joints, CV axles, wheel bearings, shocks, or struts? Need something welded? What about a custom-built deer stand, dog kennel, duck blind, hog pen, metal carport, and much, much more? Call Jay and his crew at Fordyce Muffler Shop. Located at 1414 North Highway 79, Jay and his crew of certified welders and mechanics are ready to work for you locally, in-state, or out of state. There's no job too big or small for them to do. And did you know they're also the home of Lago Creek Blinds? So call them Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. until 5 p.m. at 870-352-5733. Fordyce Muffler Shop, where they don't do just mufflers. Are you looking for some great insurance coverage and you live in the Fordyce, Arkansas or surrounding areas? Well, search no more. Contact Milton Insurance Agency. Milton Insurance Agency is committed to providing you with the highest quality insurance plans available, combined with some of the lowest possible rates. Whether you're shopping for auto insurance, home insurance, health or life insurance, or business insurance, they can help you obtain the best coverage available with the lowest rate possible. Located at 314 North Spring Street here in Fordyce, Arkansas, Milton Insurance Agency truly value the long-term relationship with their clients and are proud to give families, individuals, and businesses the personal attention required when it matters most. When claims arise, they realize that it can be very stressful and will do everything possible to assure timely and complete recovery. Here are a few more coverages they provide: business auto insurance, builder's risk insurance, commercial property insurance, ATV insurance, classic car insurance, motorcycle insurance, and the list goes on and on. So stop what you're doing and get your free quote today. Give Milton Insurance a call at 870-352-2155. That's 870-352-2155. You can also find them on Facebook or check out their website. That's www.miltonins.com. $1,000 sign-on bonus. That's right. The Greenhouse Cottages of Southern Hills and Rise in Arkansas is hiring night nurses with $1,000 sign-on bonus. Call today, 870-325-6202. $1,000 sign-on bonus. That's right. The Greenhouse Cottages of Southern Hills and Rise in Arkansas is hiring night nurses with $1,000 sign-on bonus. Call today, 870-325-6202. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. It is so good to see everybody this morning. It's hump day. That's right, guys. It is hump day. Share the show. Share the show. Share the show. It's so good to see everybody because it's Outstanding Wednesday. It is Outstanding Wednesday. That's right. If you woke up this morning, you definitely won. Good morning to you. Good morning to you. Good morning to you. So good to see everybody. If you're just not tuning in, logging in, guys, be careful while you're driving on the highway this morning, headed to your destination. Be careful, as well as whether you're going in town, out of town, in state, out of state. What's up, JDR Collins? What's going on with you? Margie Stringer Sanders, what's going on? What's happening with everybody? Mario Stevens, what's going on with you? Margie Stringer Sanders, what's going on? 6LP, what's up? You know, it's so good to see everybody this morning. If you're just tuning in, guys, share the show. Share the show, guys, share the show. You know, I'm to the point. Well, y'all, it's so hot outside. I'm telling y'all, be careful outside. Just be careful, because I'm telling you, it is hot. It's hot. It is hot out there. What's up, Doug Fuller? What's up, Mrs. Teresa Johnson? Good morning to you. But yeah, y'all, it's so hot. I'm gonna tell you, y'all watch yourselves out there. I just saw on the news this morning. I don't know if anybody else saw this on the news this morning, where a young lady left her child in the car, 5-year-old child in the car, and the baby died. So guys, if you got kids, small kids, when you're out and about, just remember to check the back seat. A lot of vehicles have back seat warning lights. They'll tell you, it'll beep and tell you to check your back seat before you get out. But she was working on a birthday party for her other child, her daughter, and forgot and left her child in the car, and the child died of heat exhaustion. I mean, that is super sad. That happens every year in America, where people will get out of their vehicles and they leave their children in the car and their children die. And there's so many kids die a year. I was going to look that up to see how many kids die a year from that. I don't know if somebody watching, if somebody can look that up right quick to see how many kids die, in the summertime from that. Actually, I can look that up now and see, because that is really sad, man. You think, what though? Because sometimes we get to the point where we think we can remember everything, but hey, we forget stuff. Everybody forgets stuff, but forget your child, woo, that's pretty tough right there. I mean, that is crazy. Let me see how many kids die. Let's find out how many kids die being left in the car. Let's see what it says. Let's Google. Let's ask Google. Okay, Google said on average, 38 children under the age of 15 die each year from heat stroke after being left in a car. According to the National Safety Council, children's body temperatures rise much more quicker than adults, and they can begin to suffer heat strokes when their temperature reaches 104 degrees. Man, that's crazy. I'm talking like 104 degrees, they can suffer a heat stroke. So you got, on average, 38 children are under the age of 15. They're left in vehicles each year. That's really sad. That's really sad, guys. So, I'm going to tell you another thing a lot of people don't really pay attention to. If you have relatives that drink, and I'm serious, they get high, they drink and do things like that, and they got kids this time of year, I mean, you really got to stay on it, because they leave their kids in the car. They get drunk, they forget their babies are in the seats. And I it's kind of thought I'd talk about that a little bit today, and bring awareness to it, that kids die each year in these hot cars. Because you imagine how hot it be outside when you're going on your lunch break, or whether you may work outside. If you fish outside, and you see how hot it is on the outside of a vehicle, just imagine how hot it get on the inside of a vehicle with the windows rolled up, no AC on. You can only imagine how that makes it, how that feel. And then on top of that, they had one situation one year where the baby was left in the car, and the baby had pulled all of his hair out because he had gotten so hot and there was nothing. He just pulled all of his hair out. When they finally found the baby in the car, the baby had pulled all his hair out. So guys, bring awareness to it. Talk to your families and friends about it. If they got babies, check them back seats. You could be these things right here, these cell phones right here. We can get so busy on our cell phones sometimes that we forget, what we're doing, and you can walk around, and next thing you know, who done went. I tell you what, I've done this before. I went to the store before and bought some things and was on my phone. And I think I went to the store, bought some ice cream one day and some meats or something like that to go in the refrigerator, whatever, some milk. And I got on my cell phone. So I jump out the truck, come on in the house, still on my cell phone. Y'all, I was on my phone over an hour, and that food sit out there in a hot vehicle. Ice cream had melted. Meat had unthawed. So you just gotta be really really careful when it come down to uh, in the summertime, because this is some dangerous heat. I'm telling you, I love to fish, and here lately I haven't been doing a lot of fishing. Sometimes I would get off work, go jump in my boat, run to the lake. It's just that hot. I'm not trying to. I'm telling you, it's been extremely hot. It's been dangerously hot. And I always say, I always do a little portion of the show and tell you guys, check on your elders, check on your adults who may be home, making sure they're, because some older people, like they said, we don't get hot as fast as kids do. But good morning, Tanika Tyrone. How you doing, girl? But at the same time, you could go home and I don't know. Y'all tell me now. Y'all remember growing up and all we needed was a box fan. So do y'all think that the temperature has changed? But if you go back, there's records that were set in the 80s and in the 70s that haven't been broken yet from heat. So do you think we've just gotten bougie? Do y'all think we just done got so sophisticated that we gotta have AC now? Our skin and everything done got so used to it. Our bodies has gotten so used to the air conditioning now. Because I remember growing up as a child, we used to take a box fan and sit it in the window, and we would sit that box fan in the window, and at night we get up and cut the fan off because we said it's cold. These are some of the same nights. So I don't know. I don't know if y'all, what you guys think? Do y'all think things has changed? Do y'all think the air conditioners has messed us up? We got so, we so classy and sedated now. We can't even, I use a box fan if I have to. People hanging buckets of ice behind their box fans right now. They doing everything, But all right, guys, let's push on. We got birthdays. Anybody got some birthdays? If you got some birthdays, let us know here right now. And we can tell your mama, your sister, your brother, your cousin, everybody happy birthday. Okay, Margie said we getting closer to the sun. Anybody believe that? Anybody believe we're getting closer to the sun? I don't know. I don't know. I have no idea if we're getting closer to the sun or not. But I know it's hot because if we're millions and millions of miles away from the sun, boy, how hot is the sun? Whew. Boy, that's what I'm talking about. But I don't know. I'm not a scientist, so I'm not even going to begin to try to explain that right there. I'm not going to begin to try to explain that because I have no idea. But no birthdays. If we, Doug says, only in the summertime. Only in the summer. That's why I am a winter person. I love when it's cold. I love the coolness. I like wearing my sweaters. I like that. At this heat, you can put a whole bunch of clothes on, but you can only take so many off. And me, I wear long sleeves. I mean, in the summertime, you don't hardly see me in short sleeves. I wear long sleeves in the summertime. It's cooler to me that way. I can't stand that sun burning my arms. I'm already charcoal dark. I ain't trying to get a tan. I ain't trying to. What's up, KJ? Is in the house. All right, guys, we're still early. We rolling, guys. It's 7:15 in the morning. We talking about birthdays and anniversaries. Happy birthday to those of you who having birthdays, and happy anniversary to you guys. If you wake up this morning, you've been with your sweetheart for another year, reach over and give them a good old kiss after they brush their teeth, and after you brush your teeth, tell them happy anniversary. Go out and do something nice. Go buy each other something nice. Simply that. Let me ask y'all this question. When you've been together for a long time, as far as in your marriage or in your relationship, you notice how, it's not really asking you guys, you notice how gifts change over the years? Like when you be with somebody for a year or two, you buying rings, you buying necklaces, and you buying chains, and you buying little cute trinkets and stuff. But then as you get in a relationship, you get kids, you get older, you start buying washing machines and dryers and lawnmowers. What's up, DeAndre? You notice how things change in the relationship when you be together for a long time. You go out, when you first get with your wife, you go buy her a beautiful ring. You first get with your wife, you go buy her a nice, beautiful necklace, real 14 karat gold and things like that. But boy, after you've been together a while, she get pregnant, she have a few kids, you go buy your wife a brand new dishwasher, and she be happy. She be happy. You go buy your wife stuff that go in the house. You go buy your wife a mixing machine or something like that, But things change over the years while you together. When you from your jewelry. I mean, as far as getting jewelry, that's okay. Some people do that throughout the year, throughout their relationship. Some people still buy each other jewelry, but hey, after you've been together a long time, you be worried about hey baby, I paid your car note up 4 months. That's when she get happy, boy. So it changes. It really changes. So hey, we don't have any more birthdays. We don't have any anniversaries. Let's move on, guys. Let's move on. Remember, guys, we have the Juneteenth celebration coming up in Bearden, Arkansas, guys. That's right, guys. Coming up in Bearden, Arkansas. That's coming up on the 25th of this month, guys. Hosted by the Bearden NAACP branch in Bearden, Arkansas, guys. They're doing some great things in Bearden. I appreciate Miss Lambert reaching out to me to get that information out and let people know what's going on in Bearden, Arkansas. If you have someone who's a member of the NAACP in the Bearden branch area, guys, go down and support them and let them know you appreciate what they are doing in Bearden, Arkansas. Bearden, Arkansas been busy here lately, guys. They had the Gazebo Festival going on, the Big Catfish Challenge going on. Now they got the Juneteenth. But you know what? I respect that. There's a lot of things going on in different cities and different towns. People are literally trying to make sure that their community and their people in their cities they got things to do, and that's great. I like to see that in different cities and different towns where people are trying to make sure that the public, the community, the kids, that they got things to do. And it's a lot of work putting events together. It's so easy to go to an event, sit down in an event and enjoy an event, or just walk the streets of it. But guys, it's a lot of work putting things like this together. You got to get people. It's hot, and some people don't want to get out because it's hot. So my shout out to Miss Lambert, the president of the NAACP branch in Bearden. Miss Lambert, hey, respect. I appreciate you guys. You guys is yeah, actually, gas dropped almost, I think, 20 cents in Fordyce yesterday. I pumped gas. It was like $4.22 a gallon, and it was like almost like $4.49 or $4.59. So it's went down. Gas has went down here in Fordyce. I don't know what you guys. Hey guys, what's your gas prices? And if you're in a different city or different town, go ahead on and drop us your gas prices in your town. Let's see who got the cheapest gas starting right now. Let's go. Let's drop it. Drop your gas price. Let's check on our gas prices. And after that, guys, we're definitely going to get into our topics for the show. We got some great topics lined up, guys. So we got, all right, Betty Warner says gas is $4.48 here in Monticello, Arkansas. So I'm going to drop these on the screen so people can kind of see what the prices are. So wherever you're from, drop your gas prices. Betty said hers is $4.48 in Monticello, Arkansas. If I'm not mistaken, I think the cheapest gas I seen in Fordyce yesterday was $4.22. If I'm not mistaken, I want to make sure I'm not wrong on that. So if you're watching from any other city, any other state, JBR says in Benton, Arkansas is $4.48. So hey, Benton and Monticello, hey, they rolling at the same price right there. That's weird because normally Benton normally be a little cheaper than Monticello. So we got Monticello, Arkansas at $4.48. We got Benton, Arkansas at $4.48. So whatever. Okay, we got hold on. Okay, somebody typed and then deleted. But I think Fordyce gas is $4.22 a gallon. So the rest of you guys is watching. If you're from out of state, out of town, drop your gas price. We want to see what your gas prices are in your city or in your town. Okay, guys, we're moving on. Go ahead on. If you drop it, I'll read it as I go on throughout the show. I'll drop it. We got Kevin Johnson says in Camden, Arkansas, gas prices is $4.46. Hey, JVR cabinet got y'all beat by 2 cents. Manny Reynolds says, Little Rock, Arkansas. What's going on, man? Because, hey, we got Little Rock at 435. Little Rock winning this thing. Little Rock, Arkansas is in the lead with 435 a gallon. Can y'all remember? We got a gas station here in Fordyce that closed down. And when they shut down, gas was $2.22 a gallon. Can y'all remember us fussing about $2.22? Y'all remember us saying, man, $2.22, that's just too much for gas. Y'all, we paying almost $5 a gallon. Did you ever think that we would be paying almost $5 a gallon? In some California areas, guys, they was paying $8 a gallon for gas. Who would have thought? But we always find a way to prevail. We make it, and so gas has been extremely expensive. And so did anybody change up anything that they were doing? Did you change up how you drive? Did you change up something to save gas? And to be honest with you, I didn't do anything different to save on gas. I drive the same vehicles, go the same distance, go to my same appointments. I just put the higher gas in the vehicle. So, some people say, well, I stopped driving this. Wait a minute. Whoa, Sonny drops it. Sonny at 409. Sonny gonna sell out today. I know last night he was at 420. Yesterday evening when I got off work, he was at 422. So he done dropped to 409. Everybody, Fordyce, Arkansas got the cheapest gas in town. $4.09. Now y'all beat that. Sonny is holding things. Sonny gas station is the one over from the Sonic used to be in Fordyce, the old Sonic. His gas station there, guys. He's got $4.09 a gallon. He's always cheaper. I don't care, guys. He's going to be 10 cents to 5 cents cheaper than anybody gas around town. Sonny, I'm giving you a shout out, my brother. Keep doing the good work, man. We need it. We need that in the community. But I mean, every other gas station. I drove over to it's a gas station over there by Sonny. I drive over by that gas station. I look over there at Sonny's. I say, oh, Sonny, 10 cents cheaper. And I go over there at the supermarket and get me some gas, guys. So, President going to do a tax on President going to do a no tax on gas. Oh, okay, I got you, Doug. All right, we got Mario said Bailey's yesterday morning, $4.69. Oh, Bailey's gonna get theirs. But as far as the gas prices goes, guys, I didn't change up anything about how I go. I didn't change up anything about where I go. I just basically put the gas in like I always do, and know I was getting less gas. But I tried not to really worry about it. Last night, KB was reading something to me, and while we was laid in bed, she was reading some scriptures, and she got this book that she read a lot of scripture, daily words and stuff like that. And she said something I want to share with you guys, and I'm gonna bring the music down. I want to share this with you guys, and maybe some of you guys will think the way I thought when I heard it. Y'all know the biggest thing, and I'm gonna see. What is our biggest worration? I want to just see. I know some of you guys are just watching. Some of you guys don't comment. You just watch. And that's okay too. But to you guys that comment, what is one of our biggest worrations? Something that we worry about and we think about constantly. And if we don't learn to master it, it will master us. I'm going to see, is anybody going to get this right? What is it that we worry about a lot and we think about, and we don't realize that we think about it a lot? We think about it a lot. And when I heard that, I was like, wow, that's true. It's something that we think about and we worry about a lot. And if we don't learn to master it, it will master us. And I'm going to tell you what that is after a few of you guys try to guess. What do you think it is, guys? What do you think it is? All right, we got Margie says she think it may be money. She think it's money. What anybody else got a guess on what you may think it is? Something that we think about all the time, and if we don't learn to master it, it will master us. Something that we constantly think about. And anybody else want to take some shots at it? We got Margie. She said money. I know you guys are thinking something that we think. And when I tell you what it is, all of you that's watching, you're gonna say, you know what? He's right. I'm gonna tell you what it is in just a minute, because I got some more people typing. I want to see what they're saying. You know, it's something that we think about, something that we worry about, something that stays on our mind. And if we don't learn to master it, it will master us. Okay, Margie come back. She said, I'm gonna go with life. It's not it either, Margie. It's not money. It's not life. But when I tell you what it is, I'm telling you, everybody on here, you're gonna get what I'm coming from. Doug said money, kids, and salvation. It's neither one of those, Doug. It's neither one of those. I'm telling you, when I tell you, you're gonna be shocked. Anybody got another guess before I tell you what it is? And I'm definitely gonna tell you what it is. All right. Christy says death. We think about death. If we don't. Okay, Teresa says fear of failure. It's not death. It's not fear of failure. When I tell y'all gonna be like, what else is there? Well, here we go. I'm gonna bring the music all the way down to tell you guys what it is. And I want y'all to think about it. It's time. Time. It's time. Whether it be time on this earth, whether it be how old we're getting, whether it be time passing by. If we don't learn to master time, time will master us. We worry about getting older. We worry about time passing and us not being here no more for our kids. Time will get in your head, and time will master you. Do I have enough time on this earth? Time. And we worry about time, especially the older you get. You start thinking about how short of a time you have left, when it tells you not to worry about time. Time is only time. Time. Think about it. If you have a parent that's getting older, what are you worried about? Their time is going to come. So you can't let it worry you. It's basically when I was reading it, she was reading it. It's basically telling us that we can allow time to control every function of our life. We can allow time to control it. You know, there's certain things that we have to do at a certain time of the day. We have to go to work at a certain time. We have to get up at a certain time. But most of the thing that's controlled by time of our mind is in the fear of, whether it be of how long we got time. Don't worry about time, just live. That's basically what it was saying. Stop worrying about time. Just live. We got schedules that we follow. Follow our schedules, but don't worry about time. You can't do nothing about time. There's nothing we can do about it. Why worry about it? You can't stop it. Can you freeze time? You can't. There you have it. So it's time. It's time. It's time. All right, guys, let's move on. Hey, and one thing I want to share with you guys, and I appreciate you guys listening and everything. Have y'all noticed, and I'm gonna jump into the topics right quick. Have y'all noticed how people word here lately in 2022? People don't mean what they say. Do y'all have friends that'll say, "Hey, I'll call you right back," and they never do? Do y'all have loved ones say, "Hey, I'll see you later," and they never do? People, we're beginning to be people. We're not men and women of our words anymore, and it don't mean nothing. We've gotten to the point where We don't even care if you don't call back no more. It's people who I see and I be like, "What's up, man? Hey, man, get at me." I know they not gonna get at me. You know I'm not gonna. So we're becoming people that don't even mean what we say. Hey, give me 5 minutes. I'm gonna hit you right back. They don't even call you back, or you don't call them back. That has gotten bad lately. I'm talking, y'all. It is to the point where when you expect a person, when y'all know we do this. When somebody tell us that, y'all know we'll say when they do call back, we be like, "Oh, I can't believe you called me back." It's because it's just something that we say right now. We just using that. Just make do with the time you have. That's right, Doug. That's right. All right. Tell me this, guys. Good morning, Miss Talisha. Good morning, guys. We're finna get ready. So what I'm telling you guys, try to be a man or a woman of your word. Try to be a man. I got to get better. Now, that's something I got to get better at, because I tell a person, let me hit you back, and I probably won't call. I have to get better at that, because you get busy at doing something, and some people measure how important they are to you by that. Some people, if you tell a person I'll call you back and you don't, they think that you're not important. They're not important to you. So remember that when you start telling people that, hey, I'll get back at you, I'll reach back out at you. And if you don't do that, you don't follow up like that, some people begin to think that you think they're not important. Simple as that. So try to be a man of your word, woman of your word. If you tell people that you're going to reach back out, you're going to contact them, try to do it. It goes a very, very, very long way. All right, guys, are you ready for our topic? What's up, Reg? Holman, good to see you. If you're ready for the topic, type down the word ready. Get ready, and don't just watch the topic. Y'all just watching this morning. I want you guys to comment. So just comment. Get your comment skills ready. We got 2 good topics coming up. So I want you guys to put your thinking caps on. Let's get ready, because some of us, man, these couple topics here are pretty deep. Okay, here we go. We got topic number 1. We're bringing the music down. All right, guys, here we go. And look, if there's more of a delay on Facebook, because if you notice when I'm saying something, you probably it's not hearing it until minutes later. So it's a bad delay on Facebook. It's been like that for about a week. When you do a live show, you're delayed, I bet you 30 seconds, guys. Serious. It's a real bad delay. So when you guys are typing, I've been said what I've said 30 seconds ago. So just remember that. So I'm saying ready. I said ready way a while ago, and some of you guys are just hearing me say ready. It's weird. It's how Facebook, it used to not be that much of a delay, but the delay is getting longer and longer and longer, and it's horrible because it looked like you're just saying it, and some of you guys are just hearing it. Some delays last. It depends on where you live. Some of the delays could be up to a minute, because if you notice, sometime I'll be talking and somebody will say ready, and it's been 2 minutes. They just heard it. That's how much the delays are. I don't know if they purposely do that on social media, on Facebook, to deter people from being live or whatever, but it does. It has a horrible delay. So I just wanted to, make you guys say. I noticed when I'm running my commercial ads before the show on my phone, one ad is playing and the other ad done finished, but it's still playing. So it's a horrible delay. All right, guys, here is our topic. Here is our topic for this morning. All right, check it out. Woman writes, Joe, I was out on a date with my guy friend of 6 months. We ran into a guy I used to be with before him. This guy stopped by our table and started talking to me for at least 20 minutes. When he got done and walked off, my guy friend, who I'm with, said in a very mean way, "You were disrespectful by allowing him to talk to you that long with me sitting right here in front of you." Well, Joe, I told him that it was his job or responsibility as my man to ask the man to move around. Okay, Joe, who's right or who's wrong? Should I have spoken up, or do I tell my guy friend, or did I tell my guy friend the right thing? So Um, so hey Doug, I get that, Doug. I see what you're saying. So basically they're out eating and her ex pop up. Sound like he grabs a seat and he's sitting there talking to her. The guy's right there with her. So he stays there over 20 minutes talking to her. So when he leaves, the guy she's with look at her and goes, hey, that was disrespectful. I mean, I'm sitting right here. You don't see me? And you sit here and talk to this dude for 20 minutes and she like, well, you know what? You my man. You had every opportunity to tell this dude to move around, but you didn't. That was your responsibility as a man to do that, not mine. So she said that's what she told this guy. So guys, what you think about that right there? I got my opinion about it. And in some of these topics I get sometimes you read them and you be like, how people just don't everybody don't think the same. Everybody weigh in different on some topics or whatever. But I can truly tell you that a situation like this, probably some of you guys have probably even experienced a situation like this where you ran into somebody who's trying to talk to you or trying to conversate with you. It could be an ex or whatever. It could be a man with a woman or whatever. And, you feel like you have a responsibility or you don't have a responsibility to tell this person to move around or go on. Well, I can truly tell you that in a situation like that right there, well, I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna see what you guys got to say first. And so that's her question was, do you think that her man was right? That she should have told this man to push on, move around. I'm on a date. I'm with my friend or whatever. Or should he have been the one speak up in a situation like that? So we're at the hot topic moment, guys. We're on topic number 1 here at Facebook Hollis Live and Show, The Joe Show, guys. Catch me every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 7 o'clock a.m. here in the big city of Fordyce, Arkansas. I see we got some people typing. Let's weigh in on this, guys. Let's help this young lady out. Let's see, was she right or was she wrong in a situation like this? Relationships are so crazy nowadays, and to even know that you have enough, how can I say it? I ain't gonna use that word I want to use, but you got enough, you brave enough to stop by and just conversate with somebody you used to be with while they out on the date. Anyway, to me, that's you just being super, super, super brave. Let's see what the guy said. I'm glad one of my guys weighed in. I appreciate that, Kevin Arch. Thank you so much. I think when the guy came over, she should have introduced him to the guy. Then, with that being done, the guy would have automatically left. All right, great comment, Kevin. When, like, I know what you guys probably know where I'm finna take this, in just a second. But that's a great comment because you can get a lot out of what Kevin just said. He said when the guy came over there, it was more one of it's my guy here. I'm with somebody. Don't do this. What about setting up that fence? Setting up that, being on guard. Setting up that fence, letting them know, look, bro, step off. I got somebody with me, whatever. Because I'm gonna tell you, I'm finna weigh in. I'm just gonna get a few more comments from you guys, and I'm gonna weigh in on this. All right, we got Talisha said they both could have said something. All right. Betty said it was just a 20-minute conversation. The friends should have joined in instead of feeling insecure. So Betty, I hear that word a lot. I hear females use the word insecure more. I hear a female say insecure a lot more than men. I do. I hear females say if a man acts any kind of way jealous, then he's insecure. If a man get upset, he's insecure. We use insecure a lot. So I'm gonna leave that in there for a minute, Betty. I'm gonna come back to what Betty said. She said it was only a 20-minute conversation. Her guy friend should have joined in. He need to stop feeling insecure. Okay, I'm gonna come back to that because I want to talk a little bit about insecurities. Okay, I want to compare insecurities to respect. It's insecurities versus respect. I want to come back to that. Jamario says a friendly conversation is okay, but it's all about boundaries. Inform him that you're on a date and say hi and bye. It's about respect. Wasn't time for all a full conversation. All right, both. She should have cut the conversation short. Not sure how a conversation with an ex was 20 minutes long. He also should have spoke up and said something. All right, I've got enough comments in to weigh in because I want to make sure I catch my second topic. All this right here, I'm gonna bring this down. I'm looking at the guy. I'm looking at the guy she's with, and much respect to the guy she's with. And I'm gonna focus on him I'm gonna focus on the guy she's with. Let me read Teresa Johnson's comment for a second. Then I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna weigh in on this. Teresa says, I don't see anything wrong with it as long as she wasn't being flirtatious. She definitely should have introduced him to her boyfriend. But the question is, does her boyfriend make her feel bad talking to other men? Then it might be a red flag. Okay, so Teresa's saying, basically, wasn't nothing wrong with it as long as there wasn't no flirtation going on. But she definitely should have introduced him to her boyfriend and said, but the question is, does the boyfriend make her feel bad about talking to other men? Not just that situation, but do he do this all the time? They've been together 6 months. I don't think, she's just not probably experiencing how he feel about situations like this out of the 6 months. Well, let me weigh in. All right, I want to start on the guy. I got to give the guy much love, much respect, because he sat there and he was decent. He didn't act a fool. He didn't jump up, man, get out of my woman face. I got to give him respect for that because a lot of men don't roll like that. A lot of men would have cut it out, would have nipped it off in the bud and would have been like, hey, bro, she with me. You've been here too long. It's time to move on. And it could have been an altercation. But he been with her long enough. He been with her, just 6 months. And out of them 6 months, he's not with her all the time. They don't live together. They're just dating. So he chilled out. But when dude left, he told the right person. He spoke to the right person. He spoke to a woman that he's been dating for 6 months. That's who he spoke to. I respect that. He should have spoke to her only. Tell her how you feel. Because you're only in a relationship for 6 months. If you don't tell her how you feel now, she's not only going to talk to him for 20 minutes, she's going to start leaving with him for 20 minutes. How you start something is how things finish, because it was totally disrespectful for her to sit there, conversate with an ex-man for 20 minutes while the man she's out on a date with is sitting there. That was disrespectful to, I would have got up and walked away. I wouldn't have even sat there. I wouldn't have showed out. I would have said, I'll be back in a minute, and I would have left. And hopefully she didn't ride with me. So, to me, it was disrespectful. She should have ended that conversation. She should have introduced him immediately. Hey, this is my guy friend. This is my guy friend, Reggie. Reggie, this is so-and-so, whatever. And say, hey, we're having a meal. Good to see you. And pushed on. Let it rock. Because if you're trying to build a new relationship with a man, it's hard out here. It's hard out here for single women and everybody. If you're trying to build a new start out by allowing your ex to come talk to you for 20 minutes while you're on a date with a man that you've been with for 6 months, you allow your ex to pull up a chair and sit down and talk to you for 20 minutes? What's wrong with you? You don't do that. I wouldn't do that. If you imagine women, you imagine if you on a date with a man and his ex-woman roll up, pull a chair out and sit up and talk to him for 20 minutes and you sitting there, you ain't finna take that. Ain't no woman watching this show finna take that. I don't care how nice she is. I don't care. You ain't finna take that. And you gonna be pissed off. That's my opinion and I'm sticking with it. Simple as that. And I don't feel it's insecurities. I feel it's a lack of respect. It's a lack of respect. If I take the opportunity and I take the time, I engage in you to go out with you with a meal on a date, and if you got enough nerve to sit there and let me spend my money on you, take you out to eat, and you got nerve to sit there and talk to your ex for 20 minutes while I'm sitting there, you can be with your ex because I'm leaving. Deuces. Where did he go? I tell you where he went. He left. So, I mean, if you out with me, I want your undivided attention. I'm selfish. I'm very selfish. If you go out with me, I'm selfish. I want your undivided attention. You out with me. You ain't out with Tom, Dick, and Harry or somebody who you used to be with. You out with me. Right there. That's what I'm just keeping it real. What's up, Tasha Mack? I mean, so that's the way I look at it. If you're going out on a date with somebody, they should have your undivided attention, especially if this is somebody you say you're trying to build with. This is somebody that you're trying to, obviously, you don't care much about the relationship, the 6-month relationship. Because if you're in a 6-month relationship and you allow another man to come sit down in a restaurant and talk to you for 20 minutes and you used to be with this other man, and your man you out with is sitting right there, you allow that to go on, and you want to blame this man now and tell this man that he should have said, it ain't his job to say nothing. He ain't been with you but 6 months. He did exactly what he should have done, just chilled out and let you handle everything. The way you handle it is going to determine whether or not this man want to spend the rest of his life with you. The way you take care of it will depend on how this man feel when you leave the restaurant. And obviously you didn't take care of it the right way, because what did he say? He said you disrespected him, and you did. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. All right, guys, we got time. I'm finna jump on my next topic, guys. My next topic, guys, is not really it's not really a how can I put it? I'm not gonna say it's a topic. It's really more of like a man's opinion about single women. So, single women, if you're watching, I want you guys to check this out and read this with me. Man writes, Joe Show, why do single women pretend they want a relationship when they truly enjoy being single? Let me read that first line again for your single women. Listen to what this man said. Man writes, Joe Show, why do single women pretend they want a relationship when they truly enjoy being single? I dated a lady that had been single for 5 years. She had been single so long that she couldn't enjoy the relationship with me because she kept bringing up how bad the men before me was. My advice to single women: the longer you are single, that's the more men you have slept with. And when that number adds up, I don't want you. Woo! If you've been single a long time, do not tell the man you are finally dating how long you've been single and how many men you've dated. That don't look good. Do you agree, Joe? Okay, like I said, this is a man who dated a single woman, and this is his opinion about what he see with single women. Okay, that's cool. That's his opinion about it. And you want to know, do I agree? So basically, he's saying that if a woman is single and they pretend they want a relationship, they pretend they want to be in a relationship, but he said when in fact they enjoy being single, but they're pretending they want to be in these relationships. Oh, Janice Alexander just put up a 100. Okay. Why do single women pretend they want a relationship when truly they enjoy being single? He said he dated a lady that had been single for 5 years. She had been single so long that she couldn't enjoy the relationship with him because she kept talking about how bad the men she dated before him was. He said his advice to single women: The longer you are single, that's the more men you have slept with. I, on that part right there, I mean, on that part, you have to really kind of, because I'm not saying all single women, I can't agree that all single women just go around sleeping with men. But that's basically the way he put it. He said, "My advice to single women: the longer you are single, that means the more men you have slept with, and when that number adds up, I don't want you." He said, "If you've been single a long time, do not tell the man you are finally dating how long you've been single and how many men you've dated. That don't so." So basically, this man is saying that when you're single, if you're dating someone, it's not that man business who you're dating, how many men you've dated, how long you've been single, because that man is going to look at you differently. That's his opinion, how he view things. So what do you guys think about that? Is he hitting on something that you think is right? Or do you think this is just a man that's upset? Do you think this is a man that, okay, Michelle says, not true. Just because you're single does not mean you have slept with a lot of men. That's what I kind of said a few minutes ago. And I guess he's going from his experience, Miss Michelle, on this right here. Janet says, that's the part I agree with. Don't tell how many men you've dated is not a good look. So some of this stuff I do agree with that he's saying. And I'm gonna tell you the bits and pieces of this puzzle that I agree with him on, and that's one of them. It's actually not good to tell a man, "Oh, I've been single for 5 years, and this dating, I'm on the dating scene, I'm dating it," because a man, we big on numbers. We like, if we feel like you done been taken down through there a whole bunch of time, we ain't rolling. We ain't rolling like that. We ain't trying to hear that. We don't want to hear that. I don't, a lot of women date different men, and they date, but they don't realize that men don't like to hear that. Women is built different. Women can deal with things a lot different than men can. And man will pretend that he's cool just in order to lay with you. Let me say that. If a man come in a relationship with you women and you're single, and you're telling this man that you've dated multiple men and you've been single for a long time, and I've dated this guy, and this guy right here, when I was dating him, all this guy's hearing in his mind is, when I was dating this guy, well, I dated him before. Well, all this man is hearing is, I've slept with him before. I've slept with him before. I've slept with him before. I've slept with him. They're not hearing that I dated this guy before. They're not hearing that. What a man is hearing is, I've slept with this guy. Oh, that guy, when I slept with him. That's what, you're not saying that, but that's what the man is hearing. Take it from me. I'm a man. Telling you, I'm just keeping it real. And so let's see what Jamario said. Jamario says, goes both ways, but he is referring to what is called a body count number, and sound like he got some insecurities, but be honest with people. All right. Be honest with people. Okay, we got Jenny said, just because you're single don't mean you are sleeping with different men. Exactly. And so that's why it's important, because you're right. I think Michelle said it earlier too. Just because you're single, that doesn't mean you're sleeping with different men. But just because you're single, you don't have to keep sharing with these men, a man that you're dating, how many men you've dated. Because the man that you're sharing that with will pretend it's no big deal. Because once a man got it made up in his mind that he's not going to be with you, all he want to do is lay with you. Because if he thinks that you've been out there and you had all these different men, he'll still lay with you, but he ain't gonna want to be with you. See, I'm just coming to you. I'm just coming to you for real. If you feel like you've been out there and you've been fooling with a lot of men, he'll still lay with you,
but he ain't gonna want to be with you. And he'll pretend that you being with the men was no big deal until he lay with you. Woo! That's deep. That's deep. He will pretend that you being with those men is no big deal until he lay with you. Then when he lay with you, then that's when the text stop coming, the phone calls stop coming, because you're just a part, as Mario said, you're just a part of the body count now. He feel like he's just a part of, so be careful. Single women and single men. Be very careful, because when you sharing all this about I'm dating, I'm seeing someone, men don't hear that. Men hear that you're sleeping with someone. That's how men mind works. So that's just some advice. This young man sound like he's been in a bad situation. This was a pretty bad situation for him, or whatever. But at the same time, he did say some things in there that I totally agree with. And I definitely don't agree with just because she's single, she's sleeping with somebody or whatever. But you do got to be mindful if you're dating a man. I'm going to say this one more time before I get out of here. I got 2 minutes. If you're dating a man, single women, or single men, do not add up the number of people you've been dating to that person. That person don't want to hear that crap. Don't no man want to sit out on no date with you, hearing you talking about Lil Reggie, Jonathan, Jimmy, Jerry. Well, when I dated Jerry, this man is not hearing when I dated Jerry. This man is hearing when I slept with Jerry, when I slept with Jerry. That's all he's hearing. He's not hearing you dated. You thinking that that's what he's hearing. He's not hearing that. He will pretend that's what he's hearing just to lay with you. Because now he's made it on that date. After you told him all this stuff about these men, he's made it up in his mind. I'm just finna lay with this. I'm just finna hit this, and I'm moving on. She don't be with too many cats. Woo! You ain't lying, Jamario. That's a whole nother topic in itself, Doc. Hey, I appreciate you guys. Let's roll on out. I got to get out of here. I see you guys back here Friday morning. So you ain't lying, Jamario, boy. You can get you can start thinking like that, boy. You ready to bust? You ready to break camp? You ready to kick rocks, boy? She thinking she bragging about her dates and her going. I used to date this dude, and all this dude is hearing. I used to sleep with this dude. I used to sleep with this dude. Because men are very peculiar about that. We very peculiar. Thank you so much, Paparazzi Queen, for putting that up. For donations to the Joe Show, guys. Cash sign, Joe Show, Brazil. Love you guys. I'll see you guys back here on Friday. Appreciate the love. Share the show. Comment. I'll see you guys Friday morning. Remember, if you woke up this morning, you won. We out.